All right, it's 3:34, so I'm going to call a meeting to order, please, and ask for roll call, please.
Chairman LaBiche,
Here.
Commissioner Bell. Here. Commissioner Berube,
Here.
Commissioner Craig is absent. Commissioner Crawford.
Present.
Commissioner Goodness is absent. Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
Commissioner Macon. Commissioner Provo.
Here.
Commissioner Segee.
Here.
Commissioner Templeton is absent. Commissioner Thomas is absent. Thank you.
All right, our first order of business is approval of our meeting minutes from February 12th, 2024. So at this time, I'd like to ask for any corrections to those minutes or a motion to approve.
Can we do this tomorrow? Not 7 of us.
Do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You didn't count yourself?
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes.
I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for approval of the minutes. Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, that'll be approved. All right, our first item in our regular minutes is file PZ 2024-32. It's a request for a certificate of appropriateness to replace garage doors. The applicant is Lauren Martin. The address is 86863 5th Street. Staff report, please.
Good afternoon. Lauren Martin requests approval of a certificate of appropriateness to replace 3 garage doors on the accessory structure located in the rear of the property at 863 5th Street. This request was received after a stop work order was posted and with an inspection revealed the garage was being repaired by the property owner without the benefit of an approved CA or building permits. The existing garage doors were mismatched, which 2 were metal doors and 1 was wooden. The proposed white metal garage doors closely match the removed wooden door, which appears to preserve the aesthetic of the craftsman style structure. As such, planning staff recommends approval of the request with the following condition. Number 1, all applicable permits and inspections are obtained through the Building Codes Department. On your screen, this is the area under review. This is the doors that are going to be replaced. To the right is the metal doors that are going to be installed. I do believe that we have the applicant present, if you have any questions.
All right, is there any questions for staff? If not, Ms. Martin, if you would like to come forward, please just state your name and your address for our records, and then just tell us what you're trying to do.
Lauren Martin, 863 North 5th Street. Replacing garage doors, so I'm not sure why we're here. I'm replacing them with the same exact style that was there. I replaced the siding with the same exact siding, and they're being painted the same exact color.
All right, any questions for Ms. Martin? There was some note in the file about a wooden door.
If you'll look in the picture, the door to the right is wood, the door to the left is metal. So they were mismatched, and the wooden ones were rotten when I purchased the house 8 years ago.
One are squared and the other one a triangle.
Oh, you're talking about in the old picture.
Yeah, I'm talking these pictures.
I mean, it's a standard garage door that I'm replacing it with.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's a panel, which matches what was there.
Did you realize that when you were doing any kind of work to the particular exteriors of the homes in the historic district that you need to come through and get a?
I was under the
approval?
understanding if the material was the same and it was the same colors, I did not.
Okay, so remember in the future, from painting, anything else that you do, you have to come get a permit, you have to get approval from the Historic Commission to do work on these old homes in the historic district. So we're here to help you, not to be a hindrance, and we're happy to see people doing work in the historic district and making their properties look better, particularly the condition that the old garage was in and making it look better. We're all for that. Do you also, and this is sort of off the subject, but did you realize that you need to get a windstorm inspection when you're replacing siding?
Yes, and we've already gotten all of that.
Okay, good. And you know about how to select doors, and they have to be TDI approved?
They are.
Okay,
They're
good,
very-
because I printed this out if you need it, that tells every door that's approved.
They are very wind ready, all the things. We've pulled all that.
Okay.
Got that from the garage door company.
Anything else that you'd like to say?
No, what do y'all need from me? I mean,
Thank you. for
Any
coming.
questions?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, is there any further discussion?
I recommend that we approve PZ 2024-32, the request for the certificate for the appropriateness to place the garage doors.
And I second it.
With the recommendations of the staff?
Recommendation of the staff, of course.
Okay, you second. Kevin, second. All right, you understand the motion? Motion to approve with staff recommendation. All right, we'll have a roll call vote.
Chairman LaBiche,
For?
Commissioner Bell,
4.
Commissioner Berube,
4.
Commissioner Crawford,
4.
Commissioner Kelly,
Or,
Commissioner Macon,
4.
Commissioner Provo,
4.
Commissioner Segee.
or.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Martin, you can proceed with your garage doors. Thank you. Just there again, does everybody that's on our commission, do you realize that TDI, Texas Department of Insurance, has a website? And if you're replacing a door on your house, if you're in Jefferson County or Coastal County, if you're replacing a door, a window, siding, anything, you can go to the TDI website. And the way I search it is I just searched today, I put in Texas Department of Insurance garage doors. And it'll bring me to the garage door section, and it tells me every garage door made and if it's approved or not approved. And it'll do the same thing for anything on the exterior of your house, for shingles, siding, whatever, doors, windows. They're all listed. So it's a good way to check contractors sometime to make sure that they're installing what they tell you that you need to install. But it's very helpful. We use it every day in writing specifications. We write our specifications to those requirements, so.
I use it all the time to check on the age of roof because people don't know whether they got one of WDPI 8 or the age of it. And sometimes it's really helpful to go to that website. So I do that every time I go on the list.
Yeah, it's there, it's not hidden, and it's very helpful.
Very helpful.
All right, our next is our Historic District Code Enforcement Report.
All right, on new historic violations, 2. Historic re-inspections, 1. New JMV violations, 10. JMV re-inspections, 31. JMV tag vehicles, 4. New litter violations, 5. Litter re-inspections, 24. New weed violations, 1. Weed re-inspections, 4. Total for 82 for the month.
All right, is there any questions for our compliance officer?
On the corner of North and the railroad tracks, just before MLK, there's a railroad car that's been laying on its side for months. Who's responsible for picking that up and cleaning up that? I know it's probably the railroad department, but how do we get them to?
My experience is you can't get the railroad to do anything. Railroad's gonna do it when it gets,
I'm
They
sure
get
some
good and ready.
vagrants could move into it.
As long as it's on their right of way, you.
Yeah,
probably
it's
can't
on
do
their
nothing.
right of way,
Yeah, ain't
but it's
nothing you
been
can
laying
do.
there. The wheels are off of it and everything. They took the
Yeah.
wheels off and it's just laying there. It's been laying there
Yeah,
forever.
ain't nothing you can do.
We can investigate the railroad company to it and see if we can't make contact, see if they can. And like Mr. Legge said,
At least let them know that the commission says, hey, you got a railroad car turned over in a historic district. We'd like to know when you're gonna,
yeah, we'll take
get it.
pictures of it and try to get in contact. We have a couple contacts with railroads, so we'll see what we can do.
Okay, get them to cut the
Perfect.
weeds around their
Perfect,
property.
that'd be great.
I had a comment. On Harrison, it'll be on the even side, just west of Seventh Street. They're constantly parking in the front yard. They have vehicles in the front yard, catty corner.
Okay.
It's the second or third house. There's a house for sale and the grass is 2 feet tall, and then right next to that is where they're parking.
Okay. We'll check it.
I've got one. Can we please get an update on the code enforcement regarding the homeless camps in the historic district? It's becoming more and more populated, I guess is the right way to say that. And last week, we had a lady dropped off across the street from us with 20 bags of clothing and stuff. Not on our property, but on someone else's across the street. And they called the police, and the police said she was not on their property yet, which she did later. And then she was asked to leave. But I want to know what's going on and where are we with this situation? We're really big on the paint, the garage doors, and everything else. But where are we with people living in our historic district? And in my thinking, I could be wrong, it's a code violation. It's a campsite, and there's no campsites allowed in the Oaks Historic District. Can you please give us some information on that?
Yes, ma'am, I'll look into it. I know that there is a coalition out there, so I'll see what initiatives they're trying to take and get with them.
But is that correct? It is a code violation, right?
I'll have to double check. As I understand it, there is not camping ordinances. I know that we have been looking into it, but I will double check for sure.
Is it
There's,
Mike?
I've always been told that the property owner, if the property owner gives them permission,
yes.
it's allowed, yeah, yeah.
And my fight, and I've been fighting this for 2 years now, and the city is under the interpretation if they take any action against these folks that they're gonna get sued.
Well, in that sense, since this is not on the posted agenda,
And I apologize, I just wanted to bring it up as an issue.
that's okay. I can absolutely post it on the next agenda, but just to make sure that we're not violating any Open Meetings Act, I
Sure.
would encourage that we close the hearing if everyone is satisfied, and then go from there.
Oh, and then finish our discussion, okay, close the meeting.
All right. Any other business? If not, we'll stand adjourned.
Thank you.
All right.
Because there's another one cropping up on the corner of 7th and Liberty.
Okay, yeah, that big vacant lot, yeah, okay.
There's 3 temps on that.
Yeah, it is, yeah, it is.